Man, today's a big meal prep and we are not monkeying around, man. So let's get right into it. For the first meal, we have salmon and oh, look at that, man. We have salmon and we have oh yeah. That's right, baby boy. Boom. Salmon and rice. That's right, salmon and rice. Let's get right into this here. We are going to crush this meal prep. Beautiful, beautiful salmon fillets right there. And some rice. A great first meal. So there's a meal prep always goes in 4 parts. You guys don't know. Oh, we got people here. What's going on, man? Homies. Alex, Irish to man. We got the people here, man. We got the people. First meal here. Salmon. Oh, 5%. This thing's going to keep spamming with this 5%. I got to turn it off. Salmon and rice is the first meal. Let's see here. How you guys doing? What a great surprise. I appreciate that, man. God bless you. God bless you. So here we go. Some salmon fillets. Let's turn on. I have a loaner alkaline water machine because I sent mine in to get cleaned. So the guy gave me a loaner. Look at that. Salmon and wild rice is the first meal. We got this wild rice right here by Lumberg. And let's season the salmon. So the meal prep comes in 4 different, you know what? We're going to use this right here. This is a sesame garlic crunch. We like that. Meal prep comes in 4 different, the heck do you call it, man? 4 different parts. Prep the food. Cook the food, container the food, and clean the kitchen. Meal prep is a 4-part thing. Now cleaning the kitchen, that's something you do as you go. So we got this salmon ready. So we'll put the salmon aside right now, and then we'll get the rice ready. So salmon and rice is the first meal. Sub, oh, thank you, man. Thank you for the sub. That means a lot. Very much appreciate it. So this is the way to do the rice here. This is going to be great, man. Notes taking. All right, I like that. I like that. Here we go. So each serving, we're going to make 5 servings of rice for the week. We're prepping from Monday through Friday. 45 grams times 5 would be 225. So we'll put 225 grams in the bowl here and put that aside, and then we'll get our water boiling. And I'm going to air fry this salmon. And we're going to do 6-ounce portions of salmon after cooked. So I always do my protein after it's cooked. I'm going to go through all 5 meals with you, what I'm doing. And this wild rice is awesome. I love it. It's a blend. We're all a blend, homie. We're all a blend. We all have good in us and darkness, and we choose what we tap into. We're a blend. Okay, so this is a blend of brown rice, sweet brown rice, wild rice, red rice, and black rice. Can't go wrong. You get it all. And thank you. Not to be funny, how can I get steroids? I want to join. I'm tired of being natty. How can I get steroids? Do you think that's an appropriate comment here? It's actually a stupid comment. That's not what we're about over here, homie. We're talking about doing something healthy. We're cooking food. You're talking about something toxic. Okay. Not to be funny, but I'm just going to troll you. Okay, here we go. Let's put it back. Biggest tip in the kitchen, I can tell you guys, always is clean as you go, clean as you go. And so look at this beautiful salmon right here. That's meal one. And with the rice, so we're gonna get the air fryer started, and we're gonna get the water started here with the, let me find a good top. Look at that. So I found the water is important with cooking good rice. So I use alkaline water, and I'm gonna set it to milliliters. I'm gonna do 850 milliliters is good for 5 servings of 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. The scale's going up, homies. 5. 850 seems like a really good amount to get some good freaking rice going. There we go. Should be good. A little less there. Okay. Let's go here. Now we'll start this up. Put it on high, and once it boils, you throw the rice in for 45 minutes. You measure all the food you eat lame. Okay? And that's why you look like you do and I look like I do, homie. I'm not trying to look like you, son. When I want to look like you, I'll do what you do, homeboy. Until then, man, lame. He's lame. Being conscious of what you consume is lame. Yeah, okay. Being conscious of what you consume brings you closer to God. I'm from Detroit. Schedule for Heistem Saturday. Well, today I'm taking Crack Primal and the guys filming me doing a leg day. So, how do you know there is a God? Well, because I feel it in my heart, and he saved my life from addiction. So we'll get the rice going. You cover the rice for 45 minutes, and you let it boil slowly. We'll get the air fryer going for the salmon. We'll preheat it. There we go. So we're gonna air fry the salmon at 400 for feeling cannot be wrong. No. Are feelings a good method to truth? My life experience is why there's God. I was a heroin addict from age 18 to 27, and I couldn't go an hour without thinking about getting heroin. And as soon as I formed a relationship with God, I haven't had a thought or feeling to drink or get high in 11 and a half years. That's not humanly possible. So I know my experience, my relationship with God is the biggest thing in my life. It's the only reason I have. If you spam the chat again, I'm blocking you, Mr. Jimmy. If you spam it again, you're just gonna be blocked. So, all right, you're blocked. Hide user from channel. It's annoying. Don't spam. There are billions of believers. They don't all have good outcomes. I never said. I don't know what that means. I'm telling you, when my real life experience was something that's above human. I never said it could. I could have experiences with God that's above human. That doesn't mean it's a good outcome. Yes, what you went through is humanly possible. You're not going to convince me. I pray to God every day. I listen to my heart. See, the problem with you is you and I probably have different definitions of what God is. And that's probably the reason you think the way you do. And I've formed a relationship with something that we're probably talking about two different things, so You found the God within yourself. It's pretty much like Zen or Buddhism. It's not the God within myself. I found God. I found God. There's only one God, and it's the God that I worship. Okay, so anyway, God is God. It's not like a you know, a fluid kind of thing. Here we go. What God do I worship? The God right in here. Here we go. So for this good, doing good. I appreciate that. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. I'm gonna tell you, man, it was a freak. So meal 2. Let's go to meal 2. Because that we will do is New York strip steak. So I'm gonna show you guys these beautiful New York strip steaks. I'm not gonna listen to anyone. You just made up your own God. No, I found God. Made a point in my life that God was either going to be everything or nothing. So I decided what my conception of God was, and I formed a relationship with God, and I built from there. Let me show you guys these beautiful New York strip steaks. Look at these. Look at these hitters right here, man. Look at these. New York strip steaks. So meal 2 is New York strip steaks, 6 ounces after cooked. So I'm going to season these. The only thing you really need to season steaks with are salt and pepper. Good New York strip steaks. Do you care if what you believe is true or not? Yes, I seek for the truth. I care about truth. So, even God, you wouldn't lie about being on steroids. You'd be open and honest. Don't pull my card, homie. I don't lie about anything. I'm open and honest with all my viewers. I've been on freaking testosterone for 9+ years. Don't come in here like a freaking clown trying to pull my card, homie. I'm always honest with my viewers. Been honest with my viewers since day one. There we go. So look at these, man. Look at these sexy freaking New York strip steaks. I know they're trolls. If you were honest, if you believe in God, you would be honest about your steroid use. Yeah, I am honest. I've been on testosterone for many years. Let's see. Salt and pepper, I'm listening. Here we go. So I'm putting this in here. I put the rice in there. Let me cover it up. Boom. And then I'm going to set that down to 2. And we'll just let it go for about 45 minutes. And that'll be that. Then we'll keep preheating this real quick. Always clean as you go. Always clean as you go. Okay. Here we go. Now, where's your pipe? I don't even know what that means. 3.95 nano. I don't know about those numbers. I go by. Oh, you were spamming? This is my meal prep, yeah. I look like Popeye. Okay, so here we go. So let's season these steaks real quick. But first, let's throw in these beautiful salmons in the air fryer. And this will be good right here, man. Check this out. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see right here. Boom. Put those boys in, and we're gonna cook them at 400 degrees. Count 400 for 10 minutes. And we'll see how those look. Look at this, man. We are crushing it. It's pricey to eat, yeah. I mean, I spent like 27 bucks a pound on just the New York strip steaks. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. I'm gonna tell you, man, I've never in my life been affected so much by a death from somebody I didn't know. That one hit hard, man. That was really, really messed up this week. That was heavy, dude. And I think a lot of people felt that. That was crazy, man. I mean, that was absolutely just crushing. I'll be honest, and it's hard to even pinpoint, put my finger on why I care so much. I think it's A, because I have empathy, but B, I think he was a good soul, and I'm from Detroit. And why do you need to use caps? I don't know. For what purpose? No, I cook for 5 days at a time, yeah. So let me clean this up and put it away. But what I was going to say is, dude, it was crazy, man. I think that, MAGA or not, I just think I believe he was trying to do something good by having conversations with people and, just spreading I think he, a religious dude spreading a nice message. And part of it was seeing the brutal assassination. That was pretty deep, seeing that. You don't normally see that from people. Do I take anything natural for my tea? No, I don't really believe that anything really works as far as like test boosters or anything. And then, just seeing all that content of his in the past about him having open discussions and stuff on college campuses, it was just like, I was screwed up, man. Freaking screwed up. I don't think we'll ever get the real answer about who did that or what happened. I don't believe we'll ever get the truth. I mean, that's just what I think. Alright, here we go. So never be scared to use salt in your meal prep. Do I make money? No, I don't make any money right here doing this. My levels were at like 2 something when I got on testosterone years ago. 200 something. I destroyed my freaking body with heroin and crystal meth use. And so finally I got on testosterone after trying to get the levels up naturally for a couple of years, and they didn't go up. You don't follow any specific religion, you felt God, and I mean, I'm Jewish, so that's how I grew up. Do you take any carbs? Yeah, I'm doing it right now, I'm about to cook the carbs. I actually got the rice on there right now. Joel Murray, are you spamming, dog? Over 20,000 submissions. What does that mean? What do you do for a living? I run a heating and cooling company. Short guys can lift heavy weight. They are usually strong. Okay. My T currently, last time I got it checked, it was like 833, which was probably on the low end because I take the shot every Monday. I take the shot once a week on Monday, 150 milligrams, and I got tested on a Monday before I took the shot, so it was at the lowest, so I probably peak, I don't know, only God knows how high it gets. Hopefully like 1,200 or something. All right, so look at those sexy New York strip steaks. Now I'll pull out the pan that we'll cook them on. Topical creams. No, I think those are bad. And I cook. I use this pan right here. I'm gonna cook this steak with ghee butter, whatever. Who's spamming, man? Are you spamming, homie? You don't want to be spamming up in here. Medium rare. Yeah, I'm cooking a medium rare, medium. You don't want them too rare because they're meal preps, so maintenance is 3,100. No, dude. I'm probably like 1,200. Is where it stays. My test probably stays between 800 and 1,000. I've never taken Tren in my life. Or anything besides testosterone. Trenchin? What a stupid comment. Okay, next. So meal one is the 6 ounces of salmon and oh my, you're talking about calories. You're talking about my testosterone levels. Calories is I'm at 1,900 this week. So we're doing 200 grams of protein, 130 grams of carbs, 75, 80 grams of fat. Yeah, so here we go. So I got the wild rice, I got the salmon going. Meal 2 is 6 ounces of New York strip after it's cooked. Those are gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna pan fry them. Testosterone. See, a lot of people don't realize. They think a lot of people come on my videos and they're like, "Oh, you're on Tren, you're on HGH, you're on Anavar, you're on." They don't understand, dude. I've been freaking dialed in for 11 and a half years without falling off. A little testosterone goes a very long way. If you have years of consistency and you know how to train and you know how to sleep and you know how to supplement, they look at me and they think I'm on all these anabolics, which is a very nice compliment, and I appreciate it. But it's just testosterone, man. Testosterone does everything I've needed it to do, and I just know how to maximize it. And so meal 3 is 2 protein bars. I do 2 protein bars, so I just get these ready for the week. 2 Papa Steve bars I'm doing this week. 2 at a time, I mean. Meal 3 is 2:30 p.m. I eat 2 at a time. And then meal 4 is, you're losing your hair though. That's why we're thinking that. Well, Bitcoin Darth Star, could you ever possibly conceive, maybe, that I was losing my hair already before testosterone? Just possibly, could that be it? I went into prison in 2009. They shaved my head and it never grew back. What makes you assume that's because I'm on TRT? Why would you not think maybe I just have hair loss as a man? I mean, could that possibly be it, man? Okay. Also, what makes you think I give a junk about having hair? I'm a man. I'm a married man I let the muscle do the talking, baby boy. I don't care. What am I looking to be on a GQ cover, dude? I don't care about hair. Only a chick would comment to a dude talking about his freaking hair. Look at your hair, though. Look at his hair loss. I'm a freak. Men are supposed to lose their hair. Freaking start being comfortable in your skin, homie. Get out of here. All right. Now meal 4 is going to be chicken breasts. I got these organic chicken breasts. And I'm going to do Yukon Gold potatoes. So let me show you guys how to do the chicken breast here. Bald is, dude, I embrace, you don't understand. I don't spend a minute in my life thinking about my hair. I keep it short and I freaking accept what God gave me. This is what I am. I got a big nose. I got a freaking balding head, pointing ears. This is who I am. There's nothing. What am I gonna get? Surgery? Am I gonna freaking? What am I gonna do, man? I've been blessed. I'm a married man. I have a home gym. You guys are the only ones who are judging me. So you seem to care more about my hair than I do. So I'll let you care. You can care for me since it's so important. All right, here we go. So we're gonna, you know what? I'll put this away. So the salmon's done. Hold on. Let me show you what we're gonna do here, man. We're gonna beat our chicken. We're gonna beat that chicken down with a mallet. I got a hair transplant. Let me tell you, I got a hair transplant right when I got sober. I made a video about it. In 2015, I got a hair transplant. The year after I got sober. After I got sober, man, I was just starting to, you know, be comfortable in my skin. I was still uncomfortable in my skin. My family's like, oh man, you should get a hair. This was before TRT. Before I was on testosterone, any of that. They were like, we'll get you a hair transplant. Now you're sober, you're living a good life. It would be so nice for you to have a full head of hair. I thought to myself, man, that's a cool idea. I talked to my sponsor about it. And he's like, I'm very much against that, my AA sponsor. And I didn't listen to him. I listened to all my friends and family. A year into getting sober, this was 2015, 10 years ago, I got a hair transplant. One of the most painful freaking things I ever did. It was absolutely terrible. It took like 8 hours. The recovery for 2 weeks was absolutely just terrible. Making up stories. What are you talking about, dude? You want to see the line? Do you see it? Tell me if you see the line. Say yes or no. Do you see it? Do you see the line from my hair transplant? Yes or no? Yeah, making up stories. Get bent, homie! Get out of here, son! Roid rage! Making up stories! Shut your mouth, homie. Grown men are speaking. Freaking don't talk out of turn again or I'll put you in timeout. All right, man, here we go. Back to the stories that I'm making up. I went and got a hair transplant. Most painful thing ever. It worked well for about a year. I started seeing hair come in. I'm getting more spiritual, getting closer to God, working the 12 steps. I'm helping addicts and alcoholics. Look back, my hair, it all fell out again. It never freaking took, really. It took for like a year or two. Most painful thing ever. I look back at that and I said, man, I don't regret it, because I don't regret any decisions in my life. I said, how uncomfortable was I in my skin to freaking do that? I mean, what a silly thing that was. And I had to learn, I had to go through that to learn just how silly that vanity stuff is, man. That was the stupidest thing. So I'm very much against that cosmetic surgeries, freaking all those shampoos, those medications to save your hair. My thoughts about it are, when it's time for you to lose your hair, it is time to lose your hair. And that is it. All right, so here's the chicken that I just beat. And I'm 39 years old. I just said I'm 39 years old. All right. Ew. Ew. Okay. Here we go. So now we are going to season this chicken with this sesame garlic crunch. Boom, boom, boom. We're not scared of salt here, I'll tell you that right now. You look 55. Well, that is pretty kind of you. I was going for that look, that 55. I said, you know what? Why look 39 when I can look 55? So I very much appreciate the nice compliment. People on the internet really have just the kindest things to say. Here we go. They can talk, man. People, they're welcome here. You know, I go live, I open myself up for people to talk junk and all that, and that's, it's part of the game, man. I got very thick skin, and I love everybody who spends a minute of their time being here with me. So, chicken for blacks makes steak. I don't know what that means. I don't know exactly what you mean by chicken for blacks. Sounds like a movement. Chicken for blacks. Not really English. But I do have steak right here. New York strip steaks. Look at those sexy mamas. Look at those. Now let's check our salmon. Boom. Look at that beautiful salmon. Air fried beauties right there. Okay. I will take that. We will get them ready right here. Boom. There we go. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful salmon. I mean, that really came out nice. Can't go wrong there. Oh yeah. Yeah, just flip them over so they could dry out a little. Leave them right there. Okay. I will use the same thing for the potatoes. But first, always clean as you go with the chicken, with the kitchen. And we're going to get to cooking the steak and the potatoes. We got the chicken going, the steak and the potatoes. Bro, I just gotta crisp the skin in the pan, man. Looks rough. Halal or kosher? It's a lot of food. Are you cooking for the whole week? Yeah, cooking for the week here. Okay. So next, yeah, I buy 7 pounds of protein and I cook it for the whole week. Let's get these potatoes going. Okay, but before we do that, we will start with the chicken. We'll preheat it. I'll just air fry the chicken this week. Dude said, yeah. You said you're on testosterone. Are you against steroids or are you pro steroid? I am against steroids. I make a lot of videos about this, and anybody who's thinking about getting on testosterone, I don't think there's anything wrong with it as long as it is an absolute last resort. If you have low testosterone and you know deep down in your heart you have done everything to get your testosterone in normal ranges naturally, and it's not budging, then I would say it's okay to have a conversation if you know your motives are right and you're doing it. So I'm going to take these Yukon Gold potatoes and I am going to cube them up. We're going to make some great crispy potatoes. I'm married. I got married in June. How do I reheat it and eat it? Well, I just put it in these glass containers and I microwave it up. But anything illegal, any illegal steroids for muscle building, I'm always against that, man. I've never considered that to be a spiritual thing, to take anabolic steroids for the purpose of building muscle. And I don't believe that. I've never been a believer in taking a healthy human. Do you fry your food with oil? No. I pan sear my steak in ghee butter. It's the same as steroids. What's the same as steroids? I don't know what that means. I started testosterone at 29. 11 years. No. I started testosterone at 29. I got sober at 27. The first 2 years I had low T. First 2 years of sobriety. Then I got on at 29. And I've been on from 29 to now. Almost 10 years. I mean, TRT is a steroid. Testosterone is a steroid. The difference is, are you taking it to anabolic levels, which, depending on the frequency or whatever, I mean, you're supposed to take it in normal range and be potentially like in a normal range. I'm not scared. Stop spamming. So yeah, I mean, obviously testosterone has definitely contributed to my physique, and it's helped because, you know, I probably get my testosterone numbers up to, between, I don't know, I'm guessing the last time I got checked it was 833. I know it's been probably past 1,000, which is high enough to build muscle. So it definitely helps you, even on a real, no, I don't take antidepressants, man. Prayer and meditation is all I need. I don't have any reason to be on antidepressants. I don't deal with depression, and I never have. So thank you for subscribing. Yeah, so it's definitely, I've always given testosterone credit that it deserves for helping with my physique. I don't believe in giving it more credit than it deserves, and I don't believe in giving it less credit than it deserves. I always believe that it's a piece of the puzzle, and to just be open and transparent about it in attempt to help people who may be struggling with low testosterone, because there's a lot of really terrible information out there. How about meditation? Do you use nitric oxide? Like what? Like pump formulas? Are you from Chicago? No, I'm from Detroit. Not too far from Chicago. Test makes you bald. Yeah? So what? We just talked about this. Men are supposed to be bald, homie. Women have hair through most of their life because they're women. What's up, India? You look buff. I feel buff. All right, so now let's see here. I'm almost done cutting these potatoes. Cubing them up. Men are not supposed to be bald. Okay. You don't think it's part of the normal male experience to lose your hair? I would say that's pretty part of the male experience to lose your hair. I don't know where you got that information. Most men struggle with losing some to all of their hair at some point in their life. And whoever's gassing you up to tell you that that's not normal is lying to you. Any advice for you? Congratulations. Be consistent. Just because you do drugs that make you... I don't do drugs that make me lose my hair. I lost hair long before I got on testosterone. And you can tell yourself whatever you want. I don't really care. Sure, okay, you're right. Men aren't supposed to lose their hair. You win. What do you want me to say? It's just me. I'm the only one. I mean, what's your point? I don't really care what you think, dude. Part of the male experience most men deal with is they're in fear of losing their hair because that's part of maturing and aging gracefully. mg/ml. I take 150 milligrams a week. You eat whatever you like. If I ate whatever I like, I would not be meal prepping right now. I'd be eating pizza and freaking sushi and a bunch of trash all week. No, I far from eat whatever I like. Now tonight, on the weekend, I definitely will be eating whatever I like. Alright, so we got the chicken in here. We're going to air fry that up. We're going to say this is going to go for at 380 for 25 minutes. Should be good. Look at these. Then we got these cubed sweet potatoes. We got the salmon. And we will clean this up. Why not sushi? I love sushi. But in order to maintain a freaking six-pack, 8-pack year-round, you got to be freaking conscious of what you eat. Most men do not go bald. Okay, cool. You're right. It's just me. I'm one of the very few men who deal with male balding. It's not a thing. You don't see advertisements all over for it. You don't see Young stepper, fake 8-pack.
Okay.
A lot of haters in here who, I'm sure the people who talk like that all look very ripped. I can only imagine just how ripped you guys look who want to hate on me. It's absolutely fake vibe. I bet you guys are just shredded to the bone and have put in a lot of work, people who hate on me. Okay. Let's see here. How many grams of fat per day do you consume? Look, man, getting the abs to show, let me tell you about that. That is not fat is completely fine. I have been the most shredded in my life this summer that I've ever been, and I've eaten the most fat that I ever have in my meal prep. I get ribeyes, I get New York strip steaks, I got, your abs look so weird. All right, says nobody. That's literally, I've been on YouTube 5 years and you're the first person to ever say that. So I'm gonna take that with a very small grain of salt. You'd rather be fat than be bald? Okay. Here we go. So keep being fat then. Good for you. Here we go. I'm actually about to make some breakfast. So now, we got 11 minutes left with that. Let's get these potatoes going. We're gonna crisp these hitters up right here. Let's get the scale. 168 times 5 should be, I think, 840. Hey Google, what's 168 times 5?
168 times 5 is 840.
840, like I said. So the point is, if you want to see abs, don't be scared of fat. You'll be ripped eating fat. You got to be consistent. Eating spot on clean. Consistently for abs. Eating like I'm eating right now. Very clean. Very minimal, not processed food, whole foods. And, you know, if you have fat on your body, obviously you got to eat in a deficit for a good amount of time. And that's how you'll see your abs. You got to be patient. Patience is a huge thing when it comes to abs. Everybody wants them, but they're not consistent enough to get them. You look red. I've been tanning. Been in the sun a lot, my friend. Been in the sun a lot. I don't know my BMI. I'm probably obese on the BMI. I'm 172 pounds right now. So let's see here. Anyway. Okay. We got this all cleaned up. Boom, boom, boom. Now, let's season these potatoes and we'll get them ready. We got a nice clean kitchen and we'll cook these beautiful New York strip steaks. 5'2", no, I'm 5'7". And I've never done tread. Never done a cycle. Why are there so many haters? They're welcome here. This is what they do. They talk. That's okay. Not a big deal. All right, so we're gonna use this Primal Kitchen. Haters can hate, man. That's what they do. What steroids are you using? We already talked about this. Let's see here. Porterhouse steaks. No, these are New York strips, baby. New York strips. Thick hitters right there, baby boy. Here we go. I met you at the gym by Chicago. No, you didn't. I don't think I've gone to a gym by Chicago in my life. Alright, so I'll pour a couple tablespoons in here. For that. Not scared of oil. Definitely not scared of oil. And we will get these boys salt and pepper. I put salt on all my food. I used to be in that, I appreciate that. How many days a week do I train? Well, I train 11 times a week. I'm going to tell you how I train. I train 5 to 6 days a week, generally 5. I basically do 5 weightlifting sessions, and then I do 5 cardio sessions separately. So that's twice a day. So if I pump iron in the morning, I do cardio in the afternoon, or vice versa. And I also look at these, man. Look at these. I'm gonna throw some garlic on there too, and these are gonna crisp up beautifully in the air fryer. Let's see here, garlic powder, that's what I want. Yukon Gold potatoes crisp up very, very nicely. So let's see here, what do you eat for energy? Which better, cardio after weightlifting or before? Cardio is always better after weightlifting, because theoretically, you freaking use a lot of your energy for lifting weights, and then it eats up all the food in your stomach. This is the theory behind it, and I believe there's a lot to it. I use most of my energy for weightlifting goes into it's used up the food in your stomach for energy, and then theoretically, then it's just tapping into fat for energy for your cardio afterwards. So I would always recommend lifting weights and then doing cardio. The weightlifting takes up a lot more energy, especially, I mean, for me, the weightlifting, you know, takes about an hour and 15 minutes, and then you, this guy keeps saying this stupid childish name he thinks I'm gonna say. Oh my God, I got him to say it. What are you, 5 years old? I'm 39. Okay, so yeah, definitely go for those weights first. But yeah, I train 5 cardio sessions, 5 strength training sessions, and then I throw in one ab session. I mean, are they idiots? Look, man, they're welcome here. They're welcome here. Idiots welcome. I just love these guys, man. What is my end goal? I don't have an end goal. My end goal is to, number 1, continue growing spiritually, get as close to God as possible. Number 2, I like to feel good, man. I like getting high, and I've been sober for January 26th will be 12 years, God willing, and I found a way to feel a good buzz, man. Eating clean, helping addicts and alcoholics, making videos, talk about nutrition. Working out gets me high. I like taking some pre-workout. I like, you're trying to make an instructor video. I enjoy connecting with people, and I just want to keep getting better, man, in this world. That's all. That's my goals. Okay. So now, hold on. We got the potato. Dude, these are going to be freaking delicious. I'll tell you that right now. I'm about to cook the New York strip steaks. The salmon's already cooked. That stuff looks great. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, man, please subscribe. Let me put this stuff away. Ugh. Set. I will stir up the rice a little bit. Macros on the meal, so I'm doing 200 grams of protein a day. Man, that rice looks really good so far. 200 grams of protein a day. I'm at like 130 grams of carbs and like 75, 80 grams of fat. So I like that, man. I'm feeling tight, man. I'm feeling tight. I woke up feeling ripped today, feeling good, feeling shredded, 172 pounds, and we're going to get this dang muscle, man. That's what we're gonna do. So now I'll make my breakfast here. Why do they look like that? I don't know what that means. Abs are on point. I appreciate that, man. You are not natty, bro. Are you a bot? Like, are you a real person? You are not natty, bro. Like, you just repeat what everyone else on YouTube says. Like, did I say I was natty, bro? Stupid comment. Did I say I was natty, bro? I like how everyone assumes I lie. I get these weirdo comments always in my YouTube. I post a video and they're like, "You're not natural." I'm like, brain rot. Did I ever claim to be? Weirdos. And then they do what this freaking loser did. I say something. I'm not allowed to say anything about it, or else they say roid rage. That's how they always do it. So they always put you in a lose-lose situation. And then the other thing they do that losers do is they say, "You're not natty." And I'll say, "I know I'm not natty. I've been on TRT for over 9 years." And then they'll say, "Oh, you're not on TRT. You're lying." So they say you're lying about being natural. You admit you're not natural. Then they say you're lying about what you're... There's no winning with losers. There's absolutely no winning with these people because they're always going to call you a liar. You can be as transparent till you're blue in the face, and these people, you're definitely not on TRT. Romaine, the exact perfect example of what I'm talking about. Someone who knows nothing about me tells me what I'm on and not on. Just a typical person who does nothing to tell me what I do. It's just so, it's like a cliche at this point. Liar, I'm always a liar, I'm always this. I got nothing to hide here. What do I care? I might as well just say I'm natural and see your reaction. Since no matter what I say, you're going to freaking... I mean, these guys... Bro, you're not natty. I can tell you some stuff. It's obvious. Okay, you can tell me some stuff. I can tell you some stuff. We can tell each other some stuff. And then we'll both tell stuff to talk about stuff. Shut your mouth, homie, before I put you in timeout. Nah, they're always trolling me, man. And for that, I appreciate it. Alright, so the rice is done. Okay, got this avocado oil going. Got the ghee butter going. Oh yeah, we're in the game, baby. Usually that's how conversation works. No kidding. How does conversation work? Why don't you enlighten me? That looks like a cherry tomato. That was actually, I had a stylist come over. I said, you know what? I'm going for the cherry tomato look. So please, do me up. I got done up with the cherry tomato look. How many years you been lifting? 11 and a half. 11, about 11. 6 of those months I was in jail to clean up my act. Now we're gonna get, he doesn't lift. No, I don't do anything, man. I don't lift. I don't do nothing, man. I don't meal prep. I'm not here meal prepping. I don't put in any work, man. I don't do any of this, homie. I do this every week. This meal prep you see right here, how'd I end up in jail? Well, I've been in jail a lot. I've been arrested 20 times. I've been in 2 different state prisons in California. And I've been, and I've also been to 3 different county jails. To jails in 3 states. And that was before getting sober. I ran away from Michigan when I was 21, and I went to Los Angeles. And I ran away, and I had a bunch of warrants for my arrest here. I ended up in LA for 8 years. And when I was ready to get sober, I came back. I came back to Michigan, and I still had warrants for my arrest from running away from Michigan. And I had to turn myself in sober to clean up my past as part of sobriety. So, and that was for selling dope, by the way. Okay. So look at this. We got a really hot pan right here. And we are going to throw these New York strip steaks on. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Look at that. With the ghee butter and some... What? You own your home. I own my home. Liar! Liar! Now, one of the things I will do here is I'll let the rice just sit and blow up here. So the rice is done, and I always throw this thing on top of the steaks to have them cook nicely, man. So we'll set the timer for 3 minutes. Boom. And now I'm making my breakfast too. Throw some peanut butter in there, man. Here's my breakfast. Look at this. 55 grams of oats. The often that you're... Okay, look at that. Then I'll throw 2 tablespoons of peanut butter in here. I want to carb up a little before this guy's coming to film me hitting legs today. Doing a big leg day. I'm going to take the Dark Labz pre-workout Craft Primal. I think I want some pizza tonight, man. Pizza sounds good. Look at that. We got the boiling water, the oats, and the peanut butter, and then I'll throw some protein powder in there. So that's my breakfast. 55 grams of dry oats, 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter, and a fat scoop of protein powder will make a very good breakfast. Need good carbs a couple hours before the training. No one truly dislikes me. How could you dislike me, man? I'm just kidding, man. A lot of people probably dislike me. I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. We'll let that cook. Give me 1 second. Okay, hey Google, set timer for 5 minutes. We'll let the oats blow up for 5 minutes.
Starting now.
There we go. Let's see how these steaks are. The chicken has 4 more minutes, then I'm going to throw those potatoes in. Meal prep should take about 2 hours total. So I spend about 2 hours a week meal prepping, and God bless you too, man. God is so good, man. I'm telling you guys, this thing this week with Charlie Kirk, I don't even talk about politics on my channel. This thing was freaking heavy for me, man. I mean, really freaking, I don't know, I can't even pinpoint why it hit me so hard. I've never been this affected by a death of a person that I've never met. And I was like consumed with a heaviness, man, in my heart this week. And I don't know, man, just freaking, just hurt, man. You didn't run away from Michigan. I just looked it up. You never had any warrant. Okay. You looked up garage gym, homie? Is that what happened? Here we go. Oh yeah. So now, to cook a good steak, you got to get the sides a good crust too, man. You got to get the sides crusty, homie. You want to get both sides good crust. Look at that. I mean, that's coming along right there. Look at those New York strip hitters, boy. Oh yeah, man. You know anything about the internet? Stop the cap. I don't even know what the word cap means. I see people use it. I don't know about you, ma'am. I'm not one of these little kids dancing on TikTok, son. I'm a 39-year-old man. I don't use the word cap. So why don't you just get bent talking all that craziness over here, man? Cap. I have an 11-year-old stepdaughter, man. That's how you sound like her. This might be her, man. Stop the cap. I'm not dancing on TikTok, homie. I'm cooking freaking meal preps to build muscle, son. Stop the cap. How did I become so successful at such a young age? Is 39 such a young age to own a home? I mean, I appreciate that. Charlie Kirk, dude, why don't you shut your mouth? Don't come here with that hateful garbage. I don't care if you're trying. Don't come here with that, man. Lying about warrants? Why would I lie about warrants? For what purpose? Guy's a liar, man. This guy is obsessed with me, homie. This guy is on my stream for an hour talking junk to me. Very strange, son. Very strange. 39 is my age. Happy Saturday, homie. Ronin or Crack Barbarian? New Crack Barbarian. You never had any warrants. Well, since you're putting all my business out there, why don't you tell me my name? Since you looked me up, you can tell me my name here for everyone to see. I'm 47 and you look 10 years older than me. Thanks. Heroin and crystal meth, man. I lived in LA for 8 years, man. I'm not going back. No interest in going back to LA. 6 seconds left. But your name's public info. I know it is, so tell me what you looked up. I never said it wasn't public. Hey Google, stop. So now I'm gonna throw this, I just looked it up. You never had any more, but you don't know my name. So how'd you look it up? I'm just saying. I'm saying it will not end well. God is the way. For an addict to get sober, a real addict like me, the sure-proof way is to build a relationship with God, to do for me what I couldn't do for myself. It's not, I didn't invent the wheel. Just living a spiritual life is what ensures me staying sober. I'm using this transparent Labz, what is this? Chocolate chip banana bread right here, man. This boy right here. So I got oatmeal, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and the protein powder, man. This is gonna make a killer meal right here. All right, these 2 steaks are done. So we will put these, man, these are gonna be delicious. I got 2 more steaks to cook. Oh yeah. You guys are gonna see, oh man, look at that. Look at those New York strip steaks, baby boy. How sexy are those? Look at that. All right, take it easy, people. Oh yeah. I didn't want to leak your info. Well, you can leak my info, homie. I got nothing here to hide. Let's see here. 2 more steaks. Okay. Go, let me put this up here. Timer. Pour a little more oil in there, avocado oil, cooks good steaks. 3 minutes on each side is how you cook a good steak. Now I'll eat my breakfast here. Oh, the chicken's done. Look at that. Now we'll throw those potatoes in. Oh yeah. Let me show you the air fried chicken came out nicely. Ari Levin. Oh yeah, you looked that name up? Is that the name you looked up? Alright, we'll get the potatoes going. Charlie Kirk is done. Okay, so move on. How about just shut up, idiot? Why move on? Why not feel it that it was a big event? I mean, move on. Saturday to Wednesday, that weirdo. Be hateful. Yeah, very weird. No, you didn't miss the lip. I'm having a videographer come film me today at noon, so I decided to do a meal prep. How long have I been sober? 11 and a half years. Why are you ignoring now? I'm not ignoring anything. You're saying nothing of value. You're trying to troll me. What, I gotta argue with you that I'm a liar? I have 2 stepkids. I don't know if he's gay, but he certainly seems like a fan. You asked for your name, I gave it to you. My name is public. Anybody knows my name? It's oatmeal, yeah. Alright, here we go. I'll put these steaks. Oh, man. Man, look at these freaking steaks. Minutes and then the steaks are done. Look at that. Do I think creatine works? Thank you very much. Do I think creatine works? I'm going to be honest with you if you want to know. Alright, young stepper is he's blocked just because he's annoying. Let's see here. Creatine, I'm going to tell you this. I use it every day. And I don't have a clue that it does a dang thing. I can't confidently say that it does anything. In fact, I challenge people who have been on creatine to pull it out and see if they notice any difference in their strength. I'm not saying it doesn't do anything, and obviously, as I just said, I stay on it just in case it's doing something, like a little piece of the puzzle, and stop for a week and watch how much weight you lose. That's just not true. What do you mean weight you lose? I mean, what weight? It seems to help with pumps. I don't think there's any proof that creatine helps with pumps. It's supposed to help with ATP production, with your energy levels, with your strength and power output. And I'm very skeptical about how much it does. As I said, carnitine, no, that I wouldn't take, or SARM. Those are outside of my wheelhouse. Alright, so I'm throwing these potatoes in. Look at those boys, man. Look at those bad boys right there. I'll heat the oven for 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Avocado oil, it's not better than olive oil. It cooks at a higher temperature. You can cook it at a higher temperature, so it's better for certain things. Here's all my supplements, man. My personal pre-workout collections. Yes, idiot doesn't know what he's talking about. What idiot are you talking about? Are you talking about me? I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been on creatine for 11 and a half years. Yes, I have a wife. I didn't say it doesn't do anything. I am saying I've been on it for 11 and a half years, and I can't confidently say that I can tell you definitively that it does anything. So I don't really know what you mean, homie doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm talking about my personal experience with creatine. It's one of 1,000 things that I do in my regimen, so it's hard to say what's doing what, so I take it in case it's doing its job. I mean, I don't know what's so difficult to understand about that. This might need to cook more, but we will see when we slice it open. Go. Alright, so I'm going to put this in here. Let me just show you guys so you can see. Man, this was smoky as heck. Look at the steaks. Those are some bad boys right there, man. That's how a man meal preps. Let me tell you this. Opinion on Charlie Kirk. We were just talking about that. Some guy comes on here. He's got to be hard. That was Wednesday. It's already Saturday. Time to move on. My opinion on Charlie Kirk is I don't got to pretend I'm hard or anything. That freaking hit me deeply. I even was on the verge of shedding tears about Charlie Kirk. I've never been so impacted by a death of somebody that I didn't know. I'll tell you that. For some reason, it hit me extremely hard. I've watched a lot of his content. I believe in my heart he was doing a good thing. It seemed like a good soul, and it hit me very deeply and took up a lot of space in my head and my heart this week. I spent a lot of time praying, sitting with God. Charlie Kirk, put out a lot of hate. You only draw when you put out. You'll get love. You put out hate, you'll get hate. That's just the stupidest thing to say. You can't produce one clip. You've probably seen some stupid memes. You can't produce one clip of Charlie Kirk saying anything hateful. You sound like a whiny leftist idiot. I'll be honest with you. There's nothing hateful that you can produce that Charlie Kirk has said. And this is the kind of First of all, people hate the truth. So people who speak truth, they get hate. And you hate the truth. So look at you. You sound hateful. Basically, you're like a whiny leftist saying he gets what he deserves. That's a sick thing to say, and it's disgusting. And you sound like a disgusting person who hates yourself. I'll be honest with you. So that's my opinion about you. And he came. Just speaking to my opinion. Your opinion's trash on this matter. I don't care. To say he put out hate, you pulled that out of your head. You've never witnessed one video of Charlie Kirk hating. You pulled that straight out of your auntie's meme on Facebook or something. I mean, it's just, that's kind of part of the irritating part of this too. There's a lot of people out here who just kind of came out and they're celebrating this guy. This guy was shot in the neck in front of his wife and kids, I guess 10 feet away, in front of a crowd for the whole world to see, when he was handing people he opposed an open microphone to speak what they want. He never shut down conversation. He always freaking gave people with opposing views a platform to say what they want. And it's just, I don't know, man. This is the people who would respond like that are just strange to me, man. That's some strange stuff, I'll be honest. I'm full of it. Okay. I'm just speaking from my heart. So you can say whatever you want. All right, look at these steaks, man. You're full of it. Big D. Why don't you learn how to speak English and spell properly if you're going to come on here and talk bad to me? Your is spelled Y-O-U''RE. So if you're going to insult me, why don't you learn the English language, son? And then we can have an intelligent conversation. You're full of it is not a sentence. So, Kirk was asked what he wanted to do. So what? So he didn't believe in abortion. Big deal. So what? That's a religious view. All right. I don't want to talk. Some of these people say some wild stuff. All right. Here we go. So I'm going to. First of all, I don't even need this anymore. All right, got that breakfast done. Now, let's start putting the first meal together. Thank you, man. You said bad things about people of color. I'm a conservative white guy. I know racist when I see one. Okay, people of color. I'm sure that you could freaking find videos proving that. Not. A lot of people just listen to other people and they don't actually hear for themselves what people say. And it's just like a weak, low level, it's just like a ridiculous thing to say. They don't hear for themselves ever like what's said, so they mimic and they parrot other people. And I don't know, man. Okay, here we go. Let's see how much rice we have. Oh man, that cooked perfectly. We're in the game. Jama, Vinny, what's going on? It's all right, man. People do it about me too. They lie about me. I got people who tried saying I'm part owner of Dark Labz, and there's people they just lie about people, man. When they have nothing real to say about them, they lie. They make up lies about them. That's just how things go, man. It's unfortunate, but it's how it always is. When you got nothing actual to say against someone and you're just that hateful, you just start making up lies. And with no evidence or proof of anything, and it's just too bad. Okay. Just my 2 cents though, man. You are part owner of Dark Labz. I wish. I'd have a lot more of my own pre-workouts. Alright, here we go. So 811. Hey Google, what's 811 divided by 5?
811 divided by 5 is 162.2.
162 per serving. So here we go. So let's start. 162. Boom. We're going to portion these out. My wife's boyfriend has bigger muscles. Well, God bless him. Just to show you guys what a portion of rice looks like. This is exactly by the what do you call it? The serving size on the container. 45 grams dry. That's a portion of rice right there. Just looks like that. Have you got abs? Let's see here. I got abs. Decent abs. Here we go. Don't forget the roids. Oh my God. Don't forget the roids. I knew I forgot something. The dogs are always... Right, Gemma? Gemma, say hi. Oh, Gemma, what do you want? Huh? You being good girl? There we go. I wouldn't care if you were a part owner. I mean, it just, people say that so they can try and basically question my integrity. If I was a part owner of a supplement company, I would tell you. It really wouldn't matter to me. Okay, 162 per serving. Gemma's looking great. Thank you so much. She's a big baby. All right, these potatoes are going. And halfway through, I'm going to shake it up. It's almost halfway through. Get them real crispy. 161. Drugs is not future. Feed your dog too. I'm about to show you this steak I'm going to cut open. We're going to see if I cooked it right. Alright, 3. I got 2 more here. And then we will portion out the salmon. And I always give the dogs the salmon skim. What are you making? So my first meal, just to go over it, is the serving of wild rice with 6 ounces of cooked salmon, which I'm about to show you. And then my second meal is 6 ounces of this beautiful New York strip steak, which I'm about to slice open. We'll see how we did cooking that. The bald beast is back to support his Asians. And then here's the last one, 5th meal here. Let's see. And then the third meal is 2 Papa Steve bars, protein bars, my favorite bars in the game. 4th meal is 2 scoops of protein powder. Right now I'm on Transparent Labz, grass-fed whey protein, and I do that with all my vitamins at 4:30 p.m. What's your daily spending? I don't know about my daily spending, but I could tell you about my weekly spending. It's about $150 on the meal prep. I would say I average $150 a week. The protein bars are Papa Steve's. Papa Steve's. They are awesome. So I eat 2 of those at a time at 2:30 p.m. and I call that one meal. And so look here. So now we got 8, 9, boom. Let's see here, just to show you guys. Man, that rice is going to be freaking killer. Okay. What flavor? Right now I'm on the chocolate chip banana bread. Do I have a job? Other than YouTube streaming? Yeah, I make no money off doing this streaming right here. I mean, not a freaking dollar. Unless people super chat me or whatever. So let's see here. Let's give the dogs some of this stuff right here. You guys want some? Want a cookie? Come here. Sit. Okay. Benny, you want some too? Are you a rich guy? No. I run a heating and cooling company. I manage a HVAC company here in Michigan. and it's a family business. I work with my dad. He's owned it for, well, he started it. And when I got sober, I decided to go into business with him. And the YouTube stuff is all extras. And I make, any money I make from YouTube is affiliate money. So if people are kind enough to buy supplements from my reviews, which is mostly what I do on here, not the streaming, and they use my discount code, I get credit for that. So that is really a blessing, because I did not start YouTube thinking I could even make $1. So this is definitely a blessing that I do get some credit when people use my discount code to buy supplements. It's not a lot, but it's definitely it's something. It's better than I'd ever imagined, and I appreciate that. All right, so here we go. Move, go. That's it. Go. All right, so now we got the salmon. And we'll do 168 grams, which is 6 ounces of cooked salmon in each container. And I'll show you what the meals look like. 69, 68. So that's what one meal looks like, just so you can see there. Rice and salmon, very simple. What kind of shots you taking, Trent or D-ball? Neither. The guy who typed that is like thinking like, man, I'm so freaking like witty and funny. Look at this comment I mustered up, man. Everyone in the chat's gonna think I'm like so freaking clever because I asked him about steroids, like something like literally 200 people have already asked me about in this live stream. It's like, okay, man. I already told everyone what I take. The signs aren't clear as day. Hey, man, I'll take that as a, you're looking for steroids, you're on what you do, you think you're on, but you're lying, and you're lying, you're subscribers. I never said that I wasn't on steroids, moron. Who's lying to who? Suit's definitely hitting this. These guys are just so pathetic. The guy wrote me a whole book about lying just now. He wrote like a whole freaking, he wrote like a whole thesis about lying to my viewers when I've never lied to my viewers. Do I regret taking steroids? No, dude. I had low testosterone for freaking years, and I couldn't be more blessed to get on TRT. Freaking brought me back to life. Not to mention, I don't regret anything from my past, man. That's why I'm balding? No. I was balding long before I got on testosterone. Junkie. Okay. Alright, so we got the 4 meals here. One, 2, 5 meals here. Containered up. Look at that for the week. Rottweiler, yes, she is. Gemma, you a big Roddy? You a sweet girl? Her name's Gemma. I got 2 dogs, Gemma and Vinny. Can I be healthy and put on mass without supplements? I mean, yes. You can be healthy and put on mass without supplements. Supplementation is mostly BS. Like you can definitely, the best thing you could do, the most anabolic thing is the food you eat. It's going to be your #1 way to building the physique you want. Okay, let's see here. What's 168 times 4? I need 4 servings in here. Hey Google, what's 168 times 4?
168 times 4 is 672.
672.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, take it easy. So here's 4 servings of perfectly cooked chicken. We're in the game. 672. 702. Boom. Okay. Good shape here. Potatoes are done. Everything's done cooking. I'm just going to container it up. Then I'll let you guys go. Let's see here. First sign of steroids. Look at the shoulders. I'm so confused by these comments. It's such a weird... It's such like a weird vibe. People saying that stuff. I don't know if they just think that I deny what I take, or I think people always come on and they assume I deny something. When I think, is that like a thing that people like just deny being on testosterone or whatever they're taking? Like, is that a common thing that everyone's lying? I don't understand it. I mean, it's just I don't know, man. I'm trying to bring this meal prep, trying to show people what I do. They're so worried about steroids. They couldn't care less about what I eat or, look at these potatoes, by the way. Look at these. Yes, it's common. People lie on the internet for clout for no reason. I don't think bro is on steroids. I'll let it go for a little longer. Okay. Well, it's too bad that people lie. Because I don't see any reason to lie. Okay. Now, lastly, we're going to cut into this New York strip steak. And we're going to see how this came out. No, not the air fryer. Why not the air fryer? Looks pretty good to me. Look at this. Oh yeah, those came out beautiful. Look at that. No, not the air fryer. I don't know. How's that look? Pretty good? Looks pretty good to me. How do you clean your air fryer? I soak it in dish soap. You expect something every time you reach for food. You think you need roids the other day. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see here. So I cut these into strips. Man, these are freaking sexy, dude. Oh man, look at that. Nice juicy steak. This is a heck of a meal right here, man. New York strip steaks, man. You know, they're not cheap. I'll tell you that right now. But I always say it takes money to make muscle. It's, you don't want to skimp. You know, I always talk about this point. I had no problem giving my money to buy heroin from some freaking dude named Hector on La Brea in LA. Never thought twice about my money. Look at that. Boom. And I appreciate that, man. I bet these are gonna taste freaking fire. And then, you know, it's funny, I get sober, and my sponsor pointed this out. We get in our head about, we mindlessly spend money on toxic garbage, alcohol, junk food, freaking taking some girl out to impress that you're just want to sleep with, that you're probably, you know already in your heart you're not going to marry or be with. We spend money on Netflix, garbage. And then when it comes to healthy things, we get in our head. Supplements, this and that, all this stuff. We get in our head about saving a buck. Oh, I can't buy good New York strip steaks. Oh, that's so expensive. 24 bucks a pound. Oh my God. And it's like, isn't it amazing how when it comes to good, healthy stuff, we get in our head about money, but we're so willing to spend it on just toxic garbage we don't even think about. It's like, I just find it amazing, man. So I'm going to spend money on stuff I enjoy. If I want good quality cuts of steak, I'm getting the good quality stuff, man. I'm not going to skimp anymore on BS. And that's just my mindset, man. How many cycles? Man, what a lame question. I don't even know what that means. I've never cycled anything in my life. I'm just going to start ignoring these stupid steroid questions. Proof of steroid toxicity? So, since I was completely bald before going on steroids, what was it, steroid toxicity then? Or do you just... I mean, what? What? I don't understand. Toxicity to get bent. All right, let me show you guys this. Boom. How does that look, people? How does that look? What do you guys think? 10 out of 10? Look at that. What do you guys think there? Look at that. Quality meat right there. Oh, yeah. That's right. Looks bomb. I appreciate that. Okay, now, let's do the New York strip steaks. I'll make 5 of these meals. Boom. Let me show you what a serving is. So 168 grams, just to show you what that looks like, what one meal for me looks like. That's it right there. That's one serving of steak. Boom, 168 grams, 6 ounces. That's it, just to show you. How big are your arms? I don't know, man. I don't measure my arms. But that's very nice to you. Okay. And then I'm just going to package it up, and I clean the kitchen. Too small. It's too small. I'm on a shredding diet, so I don't know what you mean by too small. Or maybe you're talking about my arms. Those are too small. They might be. I'm trying to work on them. All right, 144, 172. Man, this is going to be a hitter week of eating. Are you a Jew? I'm Jewish. Oh. You want to spam? Nightbot's not going to take it, man. Nightbot is not going to take it. Look at that. Vinny, you want a little fat? There you go, baby boy. All right. 171. 170. 66. 168. Boom. That's 3 meals. What's your thoughts on HMB? I don't know, man. You know, a lot of people are putting it in like creatine now. I don't know if it's a gimmicky thing. I'm really not sure, man, if it does much. What are your thoughts on it? You might know more than me. I don't have stock in a lot of these supplements like that, man. I mean, I really think, I'm not sure, man. 167. I mean, I go to the gram, dude. I don't play games here with this meal prep. That's 4 right there. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Free Palestine. I've seen you say that now a couple times. That is very kind of you. Let's see here. $169. All right, that's 5 meals. So I got a bunch left here, which is good. Boom. We are crushing this. Oh, we've been on. Look at that. Almost 2 hours and we are done. Nightbot, yeah. No, Leo, he's not. Why do you need to know so badly? All right, here we go. Hold on. All right, we got the New York strip. Man, this is amazing. Let me show you these potatoes. Boom. Oh. Okay. Then this last meal here, because I ran out of salmon, I will do, well, first of all, let's do, one more meal. We'll say this right here. 168. Boom. All right, take it easy, please. Okay, at the end here, 163. Nope. 168. Boom. That's my point. Why do you feel the need to ask? What's that going to do? What's he asking? His hair. These guys, dude, the people who talk about my hair is so freaking weird. Everyone is natural these days. I just don't understand why you gotta keep lying about it. Leo, I'm gonna ask you this, brother. When did I say I was natural? Is that something I said? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about me lying? Did I say something that you're questioning? Speak freely, Leo. Leo, come here, Leo. Answer, are you natural or not, man? First of all, I'm not a freaking clown who answers to you. Second of all, just prefacing it with that. Second of all, idiot. Freaking moron. I've been on the stream for 2 hours and I've answered that question about 150 times already. I said I'm not natural. I've been on testosterone over 9 years. So why would you come at me and assume that I would lie about that? Did I say I was natural? Where in your head, I'm just curious, where in your stupid head did you come up with the fact that I'm lying about being natural? I've never said that. Just out of curiosity, where in this little brain of yours that's trying to connect 2 brain cells did you get it that I lied about being natural? Freaking Leo. Shameful. That should be your name. Shameful. All right. Now, lastly. I put in work, man. I don't question myself. I mean, to be honest, I put in a lot of freaking work, and I don't need to pretend I don't, man. I give testosterone the credit it deserves. I definitely will be the first to admit it helps my physique, and it's helped me build a nice physique that I have today. I mean, what I think is a decent physique. And I'm not going to give it more credit than it deserves. You know, Leo's gone. And I didn't block him. Trust me. I didn't block him. I'm just saying, I believe in giving it the appropriate roid rage. Why is it always people with these weird freaking names, these weird out of the country names, they have to say stupid things? I would just like to know that. Roid rage. Why? I mean, what is that about? I'm just curious. Send him 2 to 3 years to Dagestan. Indians, yeah, it's always Indians. I mean, I love Indians, but they're always the ones saying stupid things about steroids. Okay. So lastly, 672, and the meal preps. Oh wait, I gotta do the potatoes. Put the potatoes away, and that's it. Let's see here. Oh yeah. We're in the game, baby. $702. Look at that. We are crushing. Boom. Hey Google, what's 168 times 4?
168 times 4 is 672.
And that's it. Let's see here. Why is it going to be about race? He has his own opinion. It's not about race. It's every time I freaking see these stupid freaking steroid comments, it just happens to be somebody from India. I'm just it's not always race when you put 2 and 2 together. I'm just saying that. I mean, I'm not hating. I love Indians, and I'm just noticing a pattern. At least I have my own name. That's pretty deep. I'm going to sit with that one for a minute. That was so deep, I didn't even get it. Yeah, I'm sitting with that one, and I got nothing, man. I don't know. Not like yours, Garage Gym Homie. That's not my own name. Who? Just out of curiosity, whose name is that, if that's not my own name? All right, here's the crispy potatoes. Look at that. Double bicep, mouse sampler. I'm 39. You said that my name is weird. It's just, I don't know if it's weird. It's just a pattern I noticed that it's always I don't know why. It always has to be somebody who Seems to be from another country who says weird steroid comments. I just don't understand it, I guess. Maybe you can enlighten me. Are people in India obsessed with steroids? Are you just obsessed with me? Just would like to know. Okay, look at that. So that's 5 servings right there. And we're in the game. Boom. That was a heck of a meal prep. And I have a little bit of chicken left over, which I will give to the dogs. And then I will clean the kitchen. Let these boys crisp up right here. Man, God is good. Holy carb alert. Yeah, what's wrong with carbs? You don't like carbs? Are you anti-carb? What's the problem with carbs, people? Huh? Alright, the dogs are going nuts. Alright, man. I love you guys, man. Thank you for being here. Hit the dang like button. We talked a lot of junk. We talked a lot of steroid comments, man. Always a lot of steroid comments. They never stop. It's always the same haters talking junk. So I love you guys. Please, bro, you can eat anything he wants. He's on gear. Stu, what a dumb comment. Yeah, Mr. Olympia was just eating whatever they wanted. They didn't like put all their emphasis on the food they ate when they were training. Because you could just eat whatever you wanted. Anyway, man, I love you guys. Hit the like button. You guys freaking rock. Let's get this dang muscle. Subscribe to the channel. And I am